And if you're trying to build muscle, that's not going to be the right type of muscle you want to be building. This video fucking sucks. What is going on, guys? It's your boy Mason here, bringing you another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips about how to eat during your guys' weight loss. My first tip I have for you guys is cutting out all the bad foods in your guys' life. So depending on the type of person you are, you may live a healthier lifestyle and not eat a bunch of junk food, or you may live a horrible lifestyle and that may be all that you eat. You have to assess the lifestyle that you live and start cutting out a lot of those things that aren't necessarily beneficial to losing weight or gaining muscle if that's what you're focused on doing. One of the big things for me when I was trying to lose weight was cutting out a lot of processed sugars. I drank a lot of soda, ate a lot of bad foods such as like candy and sugar, Hostess stuff, products like that are very, very bad for you and have so much sugar. And not only was I eating that type of stuff, I was eating excess amounts of it, and that was very, very bad for me. Alongside those processed sugars, some people also bring in a lot of bad carbs, or carbs that really aren't beneficial for their body and what they're doing as far as their lifestyle and how much activity that they have. So you want to bring in carbs that are beneficial for your body and lifestyle that you live. If you're somebody that lives more of a sedentary lifestyle, you don't want to be eating a lot of pastas and starchy products like potatoes, because your body's going to bring that in and just store that as fat rather than using it as energy for somebody that has a more active lifestyle, such as somebody who rock climbs, goes to the gym, runs track, or works out a lot. They're going to burn those carbs a lot faster, and the faster that they bring them in, the more energy that they get and they burn from that. So somebody that doesn't live that lifestyle doesn't want to be eating a lot of those carbs, because it's just going to be packed on as fat, and that's how we gain that weight overall. My second tip for you guys is kind of a 2-for-1. It's eating the clean foods and eating the right portions. So one thing that I didn't necessarily do correctly when I was first starting my weight loss journey was I was eating the right foods, but my portions weren't correct. So I was eating grilled chicken, I was eating the greens, I was eating salads and broccoli, healthier foods that normally you would research and find that are beneficial for weight loss, but I was eating the wrong amounts of portions. I was eating probably double what I really should be, so I was bringing in more calories, and I was putting the time in at the gym, but I wasn't really seeing the weight loss on the scale, probably because I was eating more than I was really needing to bring in, and I was building muscle, but at that time really weight loss is what I should have been focused on, because it took a longer time overall. Because I cut out most of that processed sugar in the beginning part of my weight loss, I didn't have a lot of sugary drinks that I relied on, so I drank water the majority of the time. And even when I did get bored of that water, they do have flavored syrup out there that you can add that isn't great for your body, but it's definitely going to be a lot better than drinking like a 20-ounce Mountain Dew or like a coffee that has a lot of sugar in it from Starbucks, like a Frappuccino or something like that. My third tip for you guys is honestly knowing when to eat. You're the one that knows what to eat and what to put in your body, but your body's honestly going to tell you when to eat. Everybody's going to be a little bit different in how much they eat throughout the day, because some people go on and do intermittent fasting where they may only eat twice or even sometimes once a day, and push their first meal into later into the afternoon. Whereas some people have to have a morning breakfast in order to get their body started and get their day started, because sometimes they work out in the morning, so they want to recover quickly after that and put the nutrients into their body and the fuel that it really needs. One of the biggest things that I found when trying to lose my weight was intermittent fasting helped me a lot. I wasn't really a big breakfast eater already, so being able to push my first meal into the afternoon, my body was already in a fasting mode from throughout the night of sleep, and then going into the morning, I was going 12 hours, sometimes 16 hours without eating from the time I went to bed the night before to the next day. Eating 2, 3, 4 p.m. Is prolonging how much time I have in between my meals, and a lot of times during that period of time, your body's going to be in the best possible fat burning mode to get rid of that excess body fat that you have. For somebody that doesn't do any intermittent fasting right now, you really kind of want to ease your way into it, and honestly the best way to do that is just trying to cut the amount of meals that you have throughout the day. So if you eat 4 or 5 times a day, 3 main meals, 2 small snacks here and there, you probably want to start cutting out those snacks and cutting it down to 3 meals a day, And then if you really want to get further into it and try and see if you can get some better weight loss paired with better intermittent fasting, drop it down to 2 meals a day and push that first meal later into the afternoon, and then eating a dinner later on as well. Some people can go to the extreme and go one meal a day, and their body is able to adapt to that, and they're fine. I honestly would not recommend that for any beginners out there, just because your body's going to tell you what it needs, and the biggest thing is to listen to your body. It's going to react differently to these things, and you want to take it slowly at first. That way you don't shock your body and throw anything crazy at it. Because at the end of the day, we all want to stay healthy and want to be safe out there, but the biggest thing is doing this in a healthy manner. That way it doesn't negatively affect your body in the long run. That way you don't pack on this weight afterwards after you lose it, because that is one thing that can always happen. Like I've said, you can always fall back down that rabbit hole, and it is a slippery slope. So those are my 3 tips for you guys on what kind of things and how to really eat during your weight loss. Most of those things is what I did during my weight loss, especially losing the first 100 pounds. Now I'm kind of transitioning into trying to get back into keto to burn more body fat, and that's another video I'm going to be having come out here soon, is my first experience with keto and if it's beneficial or not for people, because that's a really touchy subject out there in the fitness world and the health industry right now. Real quick before you guys go, I did want to wish my amazing girlfriend good luck down in Branson, Missouri at Silver Dollar City. She'll be performing with the Indiana Dance Company from July 1st to July 7th. So if you guys do live in the area or are going to be around, please come down and check it out. It's going to be pretty amazing. I did get her a gift before she left. It didn't show up in time, so I did have to unfortunately ship it to her, but I did hopefully get it there in time. So Kelsey, if you just want to turn it around, it should be around there somewhere, hopefully. Man, honestly, if I want to get it there on time, I probably should have paid that Uber driver a little bit more than what I did. Hopefully next time I can get there on time. But as always, please do like, comment, subscribe, do the same stuff I tell you to do every video. That's kind of a little surprise for her. I flew out to Missouri to surprise her on her first day of dance competition. So like, comment, subscribe, do the same stuff I tell you to do every time. But as always, this is your boy Mason signing out. Peace.